Big breaking news coming in at the moment. Resort politics has peaked in Rajasthan. 4 luxury buses have arrived to take Congress MLAs from Gehlot residence. MLAs are going to be taken to a resort or a hotel. Possible attempt to avoid poaching. Gehlot claims support of 102 MLAs. This is the big story that is just coming in. Resort politics peaking right there in Rajasthan. Amidst, of course, the coronavirus pandemic that's gripped the nation, you've got resort politics breaking out right there in Rajasthan. You've got 4 luxury buses that have arrived to take Congress MLAs from the Gehlot residence. MLAs are going to be taken to a hotel or to a resort, and this is of course to avoid the possible attempt of horse trading or poaching, because at the moment the fear would be that the BJP would be trying to fish in troubled waters. So to avoid this kind of a poaching attempt, Gehlot camp has decided to do this, and they're now claiming support of 102 MLAs. Dev Ankur is now joining us live for the latest, who's breaking the story first here on India Today. Dev, of course, even the Gehlot camp somewhere fears the BJP taking the plunge and creating opportunity out of this situation, trying to fish in troubled waters, and hence the MLAs will be taken perhaps to a resort or a hotel. What's going on as far as the resort politics is concerned in Rajasthan? Dev, can you hear me?
Yeah, Cheti, I can tell you that there is an increase in commotion outside the Chief Minister's residence, and I would like to straight away take you to the visuals that are currently coming out from the Chief Minister's residence. In fact, 4 luxury buses have gone inside the Chief Minister's residence about 10 minutes ago, and what we are given to understand is that the MLAs, the Congress MLAs and the independents who support the Congress at this point in time can be taken to a hotel or resort from here so as to prevent possible attempts at poaching, because remember, both the Gehlot and Pilot camps have been trying to consolidate. The Gehlot camp has claimed that it has support of 106 MLAs and that it will be able to showcase its majority if push comes to shove, or if the need of that arises. Right now you see heavy police presence outside the Chief Minister's residence, and several personal vehicles and 4 luxury buses have already gone inside the Chief Minister's residence. So once again, resort politics is something which the Rajasthan politics seemingly could not keep itself away from. You remember in the run-up to the Rajya Sabha elections, Cheti, last month, the resort politics had continued in Rajasthan during the corona pandemic era for close to 10 days.
Yes.
And once again, Ashok Gehlot seems to believe that he will have to keep its flock together, and perhaps, as per him, the best way to do that is to ensure that the MLAs are kept at one particular place, away from the prying eyes. Cheti?
Right. As far as Sachin Pilot camp is concerned, what are you picking up on that front as well? Because sources have also revealed to us that Sachin Pilot perhaps is in no mood to join the BJP at the moment.
Well, as far as the Sachin Pilot camp is concerned, there is certain information that we are getting from there. What we are given to understand is that after the reconciliatory note that was issued by the emissaries that have turned up in Jaipur, the Pilot camp has also seemingly calmed down a bit. There is a hectic parleys that are being held. Pilot has clearly mentioned that he needs a face saver, at least key portfolios of finance of home has been asked by Pilot for his key aides, and also apart from that he has asked for 3 to 4 ministerial berths. What we are also given to understand is the Pradesh Congress Committee Chief's post, which has also been a bone of contention. Pilot has mentioned that he will continue on the PCC Chief's post if any thaw has to be achieved in this entire impasse, and if everything has to be become normal, or has to become as it used to be. Clearly the kind of animosity and the kind of bitter acrimonious relationship that has existed between Pilot and
Dave, hold on one sec. There is a reaction that is coming in, very important one. Let's listen in.
अब बिल्कुल यहाँ से बसें रिजॉर्ट के लिए ये देखिए मुख्यमंत्री निवास तक खुलने वाला है। मैं कैमरामैन से कहूँगा कि बसों को नजर बसों में जो विधायक चल रहे हैं बच्चों को बस सर आप पीछे चढ़ाया जा रहा है मुख्यमंत्री निवास के अंदर विधायक दल की बैठक खत्म हो गई।
Lots of reactions coming in, live visuals coming in from outside Ashok Gehlot's residence at the moment. Four luxury buses have arrived to take Congress MLAs from Ashok Gehlot's residence, and the MLAs, from what we're picking up, are going to be taken to a resort or a hotel. This is Rajasthan resort politics that is speaking. One more reaction coming in. Listen.
लेकिन मैं तो घर जा रहा हूँ।
इतना सस्पेंस क्यों क्रिएट किया जा रहा है जब
कोई सस्पेंस नहीं, जब इस तरह की ताकतें सक्रिय हो जाती हैं, जब वैसे नहीं लोकतंत्र के माध्यम से जब उनको जीत नहीं मिलती है, आईटी, ईडी, सीबीआई, सीआईएसएफ ऐसी एजेंसी को सक्रिय करके, और वो क्या लेसन देना चाहते हैं, क्या इस आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं, और जिस तरह से मतलब ऐसे नहीं तो वैसे इस तरह का प्रयास मैं समझता हूँ देश के इतिहास में पहली बार हुआ होगा, और इतिहास कभी भी माफ नहीं करेगा। यहाँ की जनता जवाब
विधायकों की बाड़ेबंदी करने की जरूरत क्यों पड़ रही है? वो भी महज
नहीं, कोई बाड़ेबंदी नहीं है,
वो भी महज 1 महीने के अंदर
कोई बाड़ेबंदी नहीं है।
तो फिर बसें क्यों लगाई? इन विधायकों को आप कहाँ लेकर जा रहे
कोई बाड़ेबंदी नहीं है।
तो लेके कहाँ जा रहे हैं सर? इतना सस्पेंस किस बात का है? सस्पेंस किस बात का है? टोटल कितने हैं? नंबर आपके पास कितने हैं?
115।
देखिए ये सुभाष गर्ग हैं, ये एकमात्र राजस्थान गहलोत सरकार में विधायक
बसें आ गई भागो
So there you go, the Congress MLA saying that they've got the support of 115 MLAs according to the reaction that we just got. He's taken a jibe at the Bharatiya Janata Party as well, slamming the Enforcement Directorate's probe into Ashok Gehlot's son as well. There you go, that's the reaction that is coming in. Resort politics peaking right there in Rajasthan. This is the Congress Desert Storm that we're bringing you. The MLAs are getting moved to a resort at the moment. It's all boiled down to the number game at the moment. We're getting a Gehlot camp says that they've got 102 MLAs with them. That's Ashok Gehlot's stance. But the MLA who just gave a reaction on India Today at the moment said we have 112 MLAs. However, you've got resort politics that is playing out. 4 luxury buses have arrived to take Congress MLAs from Gehlot residence. They're getting taken to a resort or a hotel. This is of course to avoid possible horse trading by the BJP or poaching attempts by the BJP. Gehlot is claiming support of 102 MLAs. Dev Ankur is getting us all the very latest in just a bit, but you can see the buses leaving at this point of time. These are luxury buses that are leaving Ashok Gehlot's residence. They're all showing victory signs, as you can see. The MLAs are inside the bus from the visuals that are coming on across your screens. The live visuals showing you how the luxury buses are leaving, flanked by the media, of course. Dev Ankur is joining us. Dev, 102 MLAs is what Ashok Gehlot says. These MLAs are leaving. And you're right there. You know, Ashok Gehlot claiming that 102 MLAs are supporting him, but the MLA who just gave us a reaction on India today said that we have 112 MLAs on our side. What does the number game look like at the moment, Dev?
ये देखिए बस के वीडियोस मिलेगा आपको।
Several MLAs leaving the Chief Minister's residence showing victory sign. This is a clear sign that these MLAs feel that they have the numbers, that the Congress has managed to ensure that to keep its flock together by and large, and thereby ensuring that the government stays. This is a major symbolism from the party MLA side, clearly indicating that so far they believe that everything has been going well with the Congress, and you see vehicle after vehicle coming out of the Chief Minister's residence, Chaiti. There are luxury buses, 4 luxury buses. In fact, the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot himself was sitting inside the bus which was taking the MLAs away from the Chief Minister's residence. So major symbolism from the Rajasthan Chief Minister accompanying the MLAs while they were leaving from the Chief Minister's residence. This is a major indication showing that the Chief Minister has faith in the MLAs, has faith in the numbers, and he believes that he has the numbers without Pilot as well. So clearly the 101 mark that Gehlot needs to ensure that he has the majority. The Gehlot camp right now believes it has the numbers, that it has been able to or will be able to pull it through despite the major factionalism or show of dissidence by Sachin Pilot. So now Gehlot camp is in no mood to hold parleys with Sachin Pilot. The MLAs have been taken away from from Ashok Gehlot's residence, away from here, and they have been taken perhaps to a hotel or resort. We will know that shortly, but for the time being we can tell you that the Gehlot camp believes that it will have to keep its flock together to thwart any possible attempt of horse trading or poaching, because the times ahead can be extremely crucial on how the entire situation pans out in Rajasthan.
Can you walk our viewers through the numbers game that is panning out at this point? Because Sachin Pilot claiming that he has support of over 30 MLAs, sources indicating that the number may be much lower than 30. Gehlot claiming he's got the support of 100 odd MLAs. What are the numbers really looking like on both the factions?
Well, Cheti, as far as the numbers are concerned, from inside the Gehlot camp, we are given to understand that Gehlot has support of 106 MLAs. Now, in Rajasthan, the BJP on its own has 72 MLAs. It claims external support from 6 other MLAs. So the total comes out to be 184. Now, in no way, in that case, Sachin Pilot can have more than 16 MLAs supporting him. So the figure of 30 or more than that seems to be a bit exaggerated at this point in time. Perhaps it's a sign of bravado from Pilot. He thinks that he can, wean away a few of the MLAs from Ashok Gehlot camp towards his side. But now it seems that for the time being, it is unlike Madhya Pradesh. Rajasthan on its own will continue to have the Ashok Gehlot government, and a major risk to the government seems to have been averted, at least at this point in time. But for how long will the Chief Minister have to keep his MLAs in a hotel or resort is something which time can tell. Whether that will continue for a week or for 10 days or for more than that is something which, is in the realm of speculation. But at this point in time, Cheti,
Dave, you know what? We're going to let you go because those buses have left, and I believe you're tracking those buses for us as well. Let's straight go across to Rahul Srivastav, who's joining us live. Rahul, this political circus that is panning out in Rajasthan, what are the possible scenarios that you reckon could come out of this political disaster?
Cheti, from the very onset, when this government was formed, at that time it became clear that Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot and their camps were two divergent elements existing within the same party and same government. And over the last 1.5 years, it's been a very tough period. What we are told that nearly a week back, Sachin Pilot conveyed to Ahmed Patel, the senior Congress leader, that there are several problems he's facing in the last 1.5 years. As PWD minister, he's not been given virtually any charge. All the schemes and all, he has got nothing to release. There has been no cabinet meeting for almost since February. He says that 400 crore worth of ads has been released. None of the ads has his picture as Deputy Chief Minister. There was a sense that he was being stifled. But what he says that on the 10th of July, he received a notice from the SOG, that is the STF, that is a Special Task Force, Special Operation Group of Rajasthan Police, in which he was asked to depose for a statement in the poaching case, in which a 124A clause was added. 124A IPC stands for sedition. Now what he says that this is a clause that Rahul Gandhi in the Congress manifesto in 2019 wanted to abolish. Can you imagine? He says that I was being charged with sedition by my own government. So what Pilot was worried that his political existence is being threatened now by Ashok Gehlot. So he has taken a position. Now, what position he has taken? He does not want to join BJP. He's not talking about a front publicly. He wants Gehlot out, or he wants the terms and conditions of a truce leveled and set out very clearly. While Ashok Gehlot is trying to use this opportunity to show that Pilot is a rebel and he can be thrown out at this juncture. So the two sides are working in a very divergent direction, and the Congress party top brass has not helped matters by letting it fester for so long and now sending emissaries. Interestingly, I will like to tell the viewers that top sources are telling me that Rahul Gandhi's office had contacted Milind Deora, another young Turk sidelined in Maharashtra politics, to act as an emissary to talk to Sachin Pilot. But we are told that Milind Deora has politely declined that offer. He has refused.
But you know, now what is the scenario from here on, Rahul, with the sources revealing that Pilot is not likely to join the BJP, although we should make a note that Jyotiraditya Scindia has been treated too well by the BJP. But having said that, Sachin Pilot seems to be in no mood to join the Bharatiya Janata Party, and now he's put his entire political career at stake by plunging into a move of this particular nature, going back to the Congress party in the same setup. Aren't things going to be difficult? There's too much water under the bridge at the moment.
Yes, Jesse, you're very right. That's what the real problem is. If you notice that initially the Congress and Gehlot camp was sounding too confident, then comes the Randeep Singh Surjewala press conference in which there is a sign of rapprochement, that olive branch is being extended, that we are part of the same family, people of the same family should sit down together and discuss. A door was opened. Then when the Ashok Gehlot camp came out with a figure, 102 MLAs supporting Gehlot, that's where lies the catch. That means that something close to 23 odd MLAs are still out of the Gehlot camp. And that's where lies the worry. Sachin Pilot still has sizable numbers to hurt the Congress party, because once Congress is down to 102, then it is open for attack from the BJP and others. And that is why a window is being opened by the Congress High Command to Sachin Pilot. But right now what we are told, Sachin Pilot does not want to settle for anything that will threaten his position in the party, in the state, in the politics. He wants a permanent resolution to this crisis, and one of the key demands could well be that Ashok Gehlot should not be Chief Minister, while Ashok Gehlot on the other side was virtually baying for Pilot's exit. But right now there seems to be the Congress party central leadership is trying to build a ground to bring them together. How successful will it be? I think a lot will now depend on where the numbers stand. If Gehlot manages more numbers, Pilot gets weakened, Pilot's flank will get weakened. If Pilot maintains the pressure, then it will be I will say truly a game on.
Oh, absolutely. Rahul, stay with us on that thought. Anand, just to pick a cue from what Rahul was mentioning, a lot depends now on the numbers and where the numbers stand between the two factions as well. Anand, do you have a sense of what the exact numbers look like? There is one claim being made by the Gehlot camp. There's one claim being made by the Pilot camp as well. What do the numbers really at the moment look like?
See, the numbers are divergent. What the Congress camp in the morning was claiming, Gehlot people said that earlier the number count was 102. Now there was word coming out from Ajay Makan that they have 109 people with them. Now the MLAs are claiming, some of the senior ministers are claiming that it's 115. So the numbers don't match on the ground, Chaiti. And that is the reason why there is this kind of an unease within the Gehlot camp, and that is why this reconciliatory tone by the Gehlot camp to reapproach Sachin Pilot is being spread out. Three leaders are already there. Surjewala, Avinash Pandey, who's the state in charge, and Ajay Makan. Three people were sent in yesterday, and another emissary is being sent today. Rajiv Satav. So clearly, the Congress High Command feels that if the numbers are very close to the majority mark, which is 101, the government will always be on the precipice. And this cannot continue for an eternity. The government has been...
Anand, I'm coming back to you on the numbers as well and on the truce effort that is being made by Congress High Command. To hold your thought right there, I'm compelled to take a very short commercial break here on India Today. When we return...
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.